No.
Alright, that's Garcon. Much easier. Yep. Yep. Alright, so let's see. What are all these bonuses for? Anyway, even without the -3, that would still be it would still be a 23.
Yeah.
So
I had a 24.
yeah. So what happens is Elias notices that there is a on the eastern wall. He says, it looks like the plaster is disturbed behind this statue." And he comes over here and kind of points to this area of the wall. So he comes back out to the middle of the room. And what do you guys want to do? He says the plaster kind of looks disturbed on the eastern wall.
I want to more closely inspect the northern statue.
Okay. So give me an investigation check. Very nice. You notice that you can kind of do some simple math there, and you can tell that first off, you can tell that the arms are jointed, and you can tell that there's some score marks on the flooring where there's looks like there's probably been these axes have kind of dug into the floor, and it's both axes on the right and the left. So these scores would be about right there where you're at, and then right where the pointer is on the other side too.
Well, I'm gonna move around the other side.
All right.
Do I see anything on the back that might suggest a lever or something that might cause it to drop?
Nope, not even with that great investigation check. No, there's no secret compartments, no levers, nothing like that on the statue. But it definitely does look like those axes do attack, though. Yeah, and there's two doors, right where you're at, and on the opposite wall as well.
Let's have Elias come over and see if he can find a door or something that goes behind the statue on the east side.
Yeah, he said that there was some disturbed plaster from the marble because it's a highly polished wall, and he says, yeah, it just doesn't look right. And then he says, yeah, it kind of looks like a door. Probably looks like a door. Well, there probably would be a door behind it.
Well, let's have him open it up.
Okay, he starts peeling plaster away. He says, it'll take me a couple of minutes.
Ooh, let's open these doors. I start opening this one.
Stop.
Huh. Okay.
Do you open the door or no?
Well, I went to try and open it, but he screamed at me. But...
Well, yeah, I mean, you can still open the door up. I mean, that's not a problem.
I think those doors are fake doors, and if you try to open them, these statues come to life and will kill us.
Hogwash! Watch!
Don't. Stop. Do I need to roll an intimidation or a persuasion or something?
Well, it depends on if he is going to open him up. I mean, if he goes to open him up, you can do a strength check to pull his arm back, and it would be a contest between you two. But I mean, you're kind of on the other side of the room, so
I'm on the other side of the room. Yeah.
So I would say Zeus probably opened up the door. I mean, he did kind of say it a couple times. So
I'm just gonna turn around and watch.
Nice.
Behind door number 1.
All right. So as you open it up, both of the arms of the female statue in the middle, they swing down, and I will attack both of you with this. So for you, Zeus, you are hit, and the axe hits you for a total of 11, and it moderately wounds you. The axe swings on the left-hand side, and it hits Dag, and you're also going to take some slashing damage. Wow, you're going to take 15. And wham, you guys are just walloped by a couple of axes that just come down, and sparks come off of the floor as they kind of score the floor again, and then they start moving back up into position, and they start clicking, click, click, click. So as the arms are raising back up, click, 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 back into position. And then after about 10 seconds or so, the arms are back up, fully raised up above her head, and the door's open. And behind that door, Zeus, is a stone wall.
All right. I'm standing there with my arms crossed, tapping my left toe on the stone floor, and I wait for Zeus to look up at me.
I love it.
I just walk over with my head down. Z's, sorry. Z's, listen next time.
Too good.
Liars, I'm laying against the wall.
I offer him like 30 gold.
As like Dag is like cut in half almost.
You take a bag of gold. This my punishment.
So Elias, he gets the plaster pulled off. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
I pat Zeus on the head and say, it's okay.
I try and bite his hand as he pats me.
Like a nibble bite or like a full-blown attack bite?
Yeah, a bite.
Go ahead and give an attack roll then. I like it.
He's trying to take the fleas off of me.
That would actually be a that would be a miss. He snaps. Elias gets all of the plaster peeled. He says, it is a door. He says, we can leave this place. Do you want to check the other door first?
No.
Maybe there's something.
I'm not checking nothing.
I reach up and I put my two fingers and my thumb together and go, no.
Okay. Well, I can check it. Maybe there's something behind it. We don't know. Although that the Dungeon Master did uncover a little bit too much on the map, and we can actually see that there's nothing there. But we're not going to metagame that, though, guys. We're not going to metagame it.
I'm going to slowly crawl across the floor and see if somebody can heal me really quick.
As soon
Use
as
your
I uncovered
inspiration
that,
heal.
I was like, oh, man, I just botched that up. Oh, it was too good.
So, if that door activated the trap, then this other door must be okay to open, right?
Shut up. Don't go there.
Yeah, because
No.
he does.
No. No. I'm standing by the other statue. Don't do that.
He must be wanting to roll up another character.
He does. He opens it up. You open it up, Zeus?
I crawl very quickly to the other side of the room.
Yep.
Well, you're nimble enough to where that you kind of duck your head and the axe misses your head. Whew. You feel the wind from the blade of the axe just barely miss the top of your head. But Elias gets a chamber. He finds a 20-foot wide, 10-foot wide chamber about 20 feet deep, and he goes, there's another door. There's another door.
I'm crawling here, folks.
You take your inspiration heal and then come over, because I got a limit. I don't want to burn all my spells up.
Okay.
Here, take this potion of healing. It's my fault, so you take.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give him my potion I have. So, let's see where this is.
All right.
Thank you, buddy.
Oh, it's a potion of greater healing.
Ooh.
Ooh, wow. That's 44 plus 4. So Elias looks at the door and he says, I just checked it out. Looks pretty safe. Or are we ready to go in? What do you guys want to do? Good job, by the way, Zeus, on opening those two doors.
I could be our official door opener. You want me to open this one?
You want to open it up? Be my guess. It doesn't look like there's any traps on it, Zeus.
Elias bows courtesy.
/ curtsy.
You want me to open it slowly or quickly and barge in with weapons
Oh, it's okay,
Draw.
Cease. Whatever you want to do. I don't
Throw
think it's-
caution to the wind.
All right. I'll take my longsword out and barge in.
I love it. I barge in kobold style. All right, so as you
Yes.
open
Yip,
up the
yip.
door, the first thing that happens is a big mouth appears right in the middle of the doorway. As you slam the door open, you go to charge in, and a big mouth appears, and he says, "Intruders! Intruders! Alert! Alert! Intruders!" You recognize this Dagretch, well, both Dag and Barlin, as a magic mouth. And then it just kind of echoes throughout this huge chamber that is in front of you, Zeus, as you look in. I mean, this is an enormous hall. And this hall is lined with 10 beautiful pillars. And this place is actually lit as well. It is a almost brightly lit chamber. And like I said, there's 10 pillars, 5 on each side, 5 on the north wall, 5 on the south wall. And carved into all of these, you really like this, because carved into these great pillars are all kinds of dragons and giants and stuff, and it looks like they're fighting one another. And these are definitely supporting this huge chamber. Now, along the wall, there are all kinds of torches and sconces that are keeping this place illuminated. And far to the east, on the other side of the chamber, there is a huge, mighty throne that's sitting on a dais. And also, as you guys are kind of looking in, you're kind of looking around. The walls were also once covered with a bunch of tile mosaics, but a lot of them have been smashed. A lot of them are broken in pieces on the ground. So it looks like it's been basically smashed and just defiled, because where all of the tiles once were, there's a bunch of like paintings and stuff, like graffiti. And you can also see that there's quite a few exits also. There's one up here in the northwest corner. There's one down here in the southwest corner. There's one over here in the northeast corner and the southeast corners. And then behind the throne, you can also see that there is a door.
Is the mouth an actual physical thing?
Is what now?
The mouth.
No, the mouth says, "Intruders, intruders!" And it just kind of wisps away, kind of like does a toilet bowl type of flush effect, and just disappears. Of course, without the toilet bowl flush effect. And then as you guys enter, in the middle of this great hall, there is, you smell smoke, and there is a fire pit that's on the floor in front of the dais where the throne is. And there's 6 sleeping bags that are empty. And there's a bunch of supplies and packs and stuff that are in this little encampment. Now everybody give me a perception check as well.
Sorry, Dave.
That's okay. So Zeus, yeah, when you guys do this perception checks, you can just do them out in the open. Now with this perception check, you guys can hear like the ringing sounds of hammers probably hitting maybe an anvil, because it definitely sounds like hammers or something heavy hitting iron. And it seems like it's kind of gathering your senses a little bit while you're kind of adjusting to where you're at, looking at all the chambers and stuff, all the different chambers that kind of veer off. Seems like it's coming from this area. I got the hiccups for no reason.
Which way, guys?
I hate it when you get the hiccups for no reason at all.
Anything on the stove?
Yeah, well, yeah, there's a cooking pot, and then all of a sudden, as you get to about right here, Zeus, all of a sudden these beds start to move a little bit, and 3 dark dwarves, they stand up, and a harsh voice says, "You need to go back the way you came. This is the only warning that you're going to get, brother." Brother.
Who are you?
Brother.
Brother.
My name is Garrett. What are you doing here?
I better not answer that. I'll let my friends answer that.
This is your only warning, little kobold. I feel like I'm gonna eat you. I think I might eat you, actually.
Ha-ha!
And here's
You
what
can
the
try.
here's what the Duergar look like. They have a darkish color skin. You would know of the Duergar anyway, so you would know that they would be Duergar.
Can you give me a minute?
A minute for what? A minute to leave? Sure, I'll give you a minute to leave, if you know what's good for you, little man.
I'll move back and...
All right, you move back. Now all
They've
of you
given
can
us a
see-
minute to leave.
Yeah,
They gave you a minute to leave.
You've got a minute to leave, brother. And this is actually a female too.
These don't want to leave. These want to stay with my friends.
Got a hairy teat.
And I'll approve all of your other moves as you guys are moving in. You're still here.
Can we use the forge?
Roll initiative. The forge is off limits to anyone but the Duergar. Your minute's up. It's time for your skulls to get smashed, brother. Hulk Hogan. Why did I do a Hulk Hogan voice for a female? I don't get it. Brother. Nice rolls, these. All right. Let's go to the top of the order. Zeus, you're up first.
Hold on a second. I gotta get my map on there. I'll move up there.
Okay.
Are you sure we cannot talk about this? We're here for a very good reason.
Give me a persuasion check. And roll high, Zeus. He needs a 20 DC.
Damn it! I covered my. Oops! I mean, gosh darn it!
You have an inspiration if you'd like to do inspiration also. You do have that. But she kind of looks. She just kind of shakes her head and she says, "I am over this. You're gonna die, little man." So nope, your persuasion was nice, but it was not successful, even though you did roll pretty high. I'll let you guys can do all of your rolls out in the open. I'll tell you when to put it into the tower.
Okay.
So, you moved up, you tried to parlay, you didn't convince her, and the fight's on.
Not much I can do, so I'm just
All
gonna.
right. So, this female dwarf, Garrett, she enlarges. It's like she just goes into a rage, and just, she is now almost 10 foot tall. And she moves up, and you could hear the footsteps. And she says, "I'm gonna crush you, kobold." And she takes her war pick. I know, actually, she takes her short sword and stabs you. And you duck out of the way on the first attack. The second attack is going to be a 21. So you're going to take 12 damage. You are heavily damaged. The next Duergar. This Duergar also enlarges as well. And this Duergar is going to charge in. And she's going to charge in this way. 10, 20, 30. Oh, actually 25. Dwarves are 25. My bad. That's 5 feet too much. All right, Dag. You're up. You're going to get in my belly, little kobold brother. What's Dag doing?
Dag is going to cast Crown of Madness on Duergar number 5.
Okay.
And a Crown of Madness, but
all right, so Crown of Madness, an action. One humanoid of your choice that you can see within range must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw. Or, let's see, or become charmed by you for the duration. And it is concentration too, so that's pretty nice. Okay, so while this creature is charmed, in this way, a twisted crown of jagged iron appears on its head, and a madness glows in its eyes. The charmed target must use its action before moving on each of its turn to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose. The target can act normally on its turn if you choose no creature or if none are within its reach. On your subsequent turns, you must use your action to maintain control over the target or the spell ends. Also, the target can make a wisdom saving throw at the end of each of its turn. On a success, the spell ends. I like that. I like Crown of Madness. So let's see the saving throw, wisdom saving throw. Ooh. The Duergar failed. So the Duergar is under your control. So
do I get that action now, or do I have to wait till it's their turn?
Yeah, on its next turn again, yeah. Which is awesome. So and then so it'll do all of its actions, and then at the end of its turn it'll do another wisdom saving throw to see if it shakes it. I like Crown of Madness. That's a good one. Definitely a good spell. All right, so but remember, you got to use your action, so you're not going to be able to do anything but control that Duergar, which is a good thing. Right. Okay, Dag, nice job. Go ahead and pass it, and we'll go to Barlin. And you can take any movement that you'd like as well. And Barlin, what say you? What is our skill check monkey doing this round? Moving up. Oh, he's moving on up. Oh, he's moving in, too. Zeus is definitely hurt. Zeus is, yeah, he's hurt pretty bad. He's over 50% down. Nice healing word. Maximum for 8. Zeus feels better. All right, the next Duergar is enlarging. I love this enlarge effect. It's going to run as well. It's going to take a dash. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50. I'm going to smash you. All right, Elias's turn. What is Elias going to do this round? Good job on that Crown of Madness, though. I really like that.
You got to be in melee range, though.
Oh, Barlin can't hear you. I think you're...
Still get.
There you go.
Yeah, my microphone's on. Yeah. How about we have him move up and
All right.
attack?
Let's do it.
And we'll use his rakish audacity up there.
Absolutely, yeah. So if you hit, you'll get sneak attack. So let's see. Let's do the attack. Let's see. Oh yeah. Let's see. He's got that rapier. Awesome. Also, so let's use that rapier.
Correct.
And he kind of thrust in with the
Nice.
rapier and hits. Let's go ahead and add sneak attack damage. Always nice to have sneak attack. Uh-oh, where did sneak attack go? There it is. Damage with the rapier with sneak attack. Wow, nice roll. 18 damage. Wow, that actually hurt the Duergar. Yeah, that hurt him pretty good. And I believe that he would probably take advantage of his movement and get out of there also, because he is he'll use his fancy footwork. I would be sure.
Exactly.
So let's see, you moved in what, 10 feet? So where do you want
10
to
feet.
move?
You got 20 feet.
Yep. Go ahead and move him where you want, and then we'll pass it over to Garkon. You know what Garkon's going to do. Garkon's going right over to where Elias was just at, and Garkin is going to attack away.
Finish him off.
Hey, he's gonna slash with a Shatter Spike. Up. Well, that'll be his damage in case. Wow, look at that. Am I not rolling some good crits tonight, or what, man?
Reroll that damage.
Wow. So let's take 5 damage off of that Duergar. And now that there's a crit, let's give him crit damage, which should double it. There you go. Wow, look at that. The Duergar goes down, and he deflates like a whoopee cushion, too, as the air is just let out of him. Nice job. Garkin's going to move in, too. He's going to take, let's see, he moved in 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So let's go to round 2. Zeus, you're up now. Wow, yeah, she's in trouble now. Yeah, she is totally in trouble. Seeing that now that, with the Crown of Madness, you've got that, oh man, she is in trouble. So you're going to rage. Nice, Zeus. Now go ahead and feel free to take your attack. And like I said, by this point, you guys can hear where the green arrows, that's where you hear that hammer hitting iron.
Can I rage and reckless attack?
You sure can.
Do I drop the thing on me or
On you. Yep, you already got it.
There we
So there you go. Nice hit with an 18. Ow! That hurt, brother. That's 8 damage.
Ha! Take that, brother. Would you like a Slim Jim?
I'm going to snap into it. Oh, yeah.
I can dig it.
I'm going to snap into your Slim Jim, little man. All right, so this dwarf, she doesn't know that. Honestly, she doesn't know that the other Duergar, I'm not going to metagame it. So she's going to try to take you out. She is. She's going to try to take you out. And she's going to attack you twice. Yes, she will attack you twice. And I wish I could have used sneak attack too. All right, so the first with, let's see, why does she got advantage? Because of reckless attack.
Yeah.
So the first attack is a miss with advantage. The second attack is a miss with a 16. Wow. So she's going to take a cunning action, and she's going to dash with her cunning action. So yeah, I think she could take a dash, right? Yeah, she can. So she's going to move. She says, she looks down to the door down to the south, and she says, protect us at all costs, Boris. And she runs 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And you hear her open up the door as a bonus action. You hear the door start to rip open.
Would I have gone into attack or not?
No, because she disengaged. So,
Right, that's what I
well,
thought.
she did dash. So yeah, she didn't disengage. She dashed. So yes, you can get an attack of opportunity. So I'll put the token there for you really quick.
Oops, let me take that off. I don't know how to do that.
And your attack of opportunity, it
No.
doesn't matter. You don't,
Oh.
because it'll go off on your next round, on the next round. So you get a hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Nice. She takes 12, but she does move over here, and you can hear that door opening up down here, and you can
Hey, get
start
back
to hear
here.
you can hear the stone grinding on the floor. She just kind of looks back and she says, "I'm out of here. I'm out of
I
here."
thought we had something going on.
The only thing that we've got going on is your death. All right, let's go with the other Duergar. What say you with that Duergar, Dag?
Her action, I can't really control it at this point because she doesn't have anybody within melee range that I want her to attack. So
Just move it.
she can't move. She has to use her action before she moves. If she doesn't, she can act normally on her turn if I choose no creature. I choose a creature, but it has to be within melee range.
Could she attack herself?
Well,
Can she, Dave?
you use your action to attack with that. You have to take you take the movement. Well, let's see. While the target is charmed, let's see, has the crown. The charmed target must use its action before moving on each turn. So yeah, that kind of sucks. So it has to. I mean, that kind of really doesn't even make it that good
Well,
of a
it just took her out
spell.
of combat.
It took it out
Use
for a
the
round.
action
Yeah.
to dash.
So I mean, the target can act normally if you choose no creature or if none are within its reach.
And both
Okay,
are qualified.
so if
I choose a creature, but it's not within her reach.
yeah, the spell kind of contradicts itself though, but it says the target can act normally on its turn if you choose no creature or if none is within its reach. So it seems like you can still go over there and whop her anyway. So why does it have to be before?
Well, what
movement?
weapons does she have?
Well,
Well, just have it go over and stand
Yeah,
next
just-
to it, and if she tries to move away, then with a
Yeah.
reaction, she can attack it with an attack of
Yeah.
opportunity.
well, that thing's going to get, 25 feet of movement. So that would be 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. So you can get there. It's not quite within attack of opportunity
But-
range, but you can dash.
Can't you
anyway.
use an action to dash?
Yeah, yeah. So you can get there, or there, or there. Where do you want to go from here?
Yeah, let's dash around the corner right next to Garrett.
Okay. So it seems like that spell kind of contradicts itself. It's kind of weird. It's worded horribly.
It's a little
So
confusing.
yeah.
And I have to move up to maintain concentration on it.
Well, as long as you're within 120 feet of the range. So, yeah, the range is 120 feet. So, I mean, you're well within the range. So you move up, and now we'll go to let's see, Barlin.
Me.
You're up now.
Well, it should be me, right? Because that was Duergar's turn.
Ah, yeah. Well, that was your action
Oh, yeah,
anyway
me.
to control.
Right,
So
yeah, you're right.
All right.
And
well,
on your turn, you moved. So
all right. I'm going to use a second level spell slot,
okay.
and I'm move up 5 feet.
Gotcha.
We're going to drop some heal on these.
Ooh, second level cure wounds. 8. Ooh.
All right. And then I'm going to end my turn after my move.
Okay. All right. So we'll go to the. Let's see. What are we going to go to next? We'll go to Elias. What would you like Elias to do?
Z's move him this time. I don't want to hoard the whole game here.
Well, you guys community use Elias, so whatever you guys want to do. Anyone else want to do anything with Elias? Looks like Elias will move. There's your move, Barlin. Pulling out a ranged weapon, or
Oh, is that other?
He has a crossbow on him.
How does you pronounce Garrett? Garrett?
Garrett, yeah, something like that.
Pop shot at her.
All right, let's do it. So I'll get a -2 because of the large creature there. So let's do -2. And we'll do the crossbow roll. Still a hit with a 17. Will get sneak attack because of the ally. Let's do the crossbow damage. Wow. That, you know how clutch that is? Because she was just fixing to scream. So the door was opening up, and then Elias takes her out as she hits her in the back of the head with a bolt from across. Yeah, just through right through the head, comes out through her throat, and and she just falls down on the ground dead. The door comes open a little bit. Very nice. That was clutch. That was a nice. That was actually a really nice roll. It was 2 away from maximum. All right. So what say you, adventurers? You are kind of out of combat. You have this Duergar here from the Crown of Madness. Oh, I didn't do a saving throw with this dwarf. Hit me with another saving throw.
Shouldn't that automatically happen? It says she's charmed, and it says note, save on end of round.
Yeah, it didn't. Well, on the end of the round. Well, I guess we'll find out when we go to the next round, huh? Yeah, let's see. Yeah, it says yeah, we'll see. Duration 9, save, concentration. Let's go with Garkin. Let's move Garkin in too. It's in 2030. Does it do the saving throw? It did not. It doesn't look like. Nope. So give me a wisdom saving throw on that guy.
Just drop the pendant again.
You got
It's
it,
not
Dag?
working. Trying to drop wisdom saving die on it, so nothing's happening.
Yeah. All right, so it failed its saving throw. It is still under your control, sir, for this round. So what do you guys want to do?
Yeah, but I don't know it's under control, right?
Probably not.
Well, there should be a crown on its head. You should be able to see the crown, right?
It does have a crown.
I don't know what that means.
It's Z's.
But you can see me focused on it.
Yeah, but Z's is not the brightest. I don't know. I mean, intelligence of 8, I don't like.
If you attempt to approach it, I'll alert you not to.
There we go. Eliminate that problem. There you go.
There we go.
Oh, wait
So you're
a
going to
minute there,
approach anyway,
little
right?
feller.
You'll approach it anyway because you don't know. So as you approach,
Yeah, I'm approaching with my weapon to attack, but yeah, you stop
Z's,
me.
stop. That one's under my control.
Oh, okay.
And he says, "Your wish is my command." As he just gives you a weird look. As the crown kind of like tilts on his head a little bit. Your wish is my command. So what say you, adventurers? The door down here is barely open. This door down here. And then you have corridors to the northeast, to the northwest, and also down where you're at, Dag, to the southwest. And it looks like, and actually as you ran by, there were stairs going down to another door. So I will give you that.
I was probably focused, so I may not have seen it.
And actually, all of these entry points have doors. You guys are at a spot now to where you guys could actually see. And then on the east wall here, behind that throne, there's also a door. So what do you think? Oh, they're not very talkative tonight.
To look at the pillars and figure out why the giants and dragons are fighting, would I roll some kind of insight or history or?
Give me a history check,
Okay.
but just don't roll a 1.
Out in the open?
Yeah, because, I mean, it would be basic knowledge anyway that, yeah, everybody knows that the giants and dragons fought for many years.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't look like there's any kind of like rhyme or reason to them. They'd be worth a lot of money if you could get them out of here.
In an old dwarven stronghold?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
So what say us, adventurers?
What say us, adventurers? It's got 5 different directions you could go.
I got a feeling that if we go down in the direction where we hear the hammer strikes, that's going to be like the main encounter. How about we take some smaller bites first?
How
As an
about this
aside,
door behind the? Sorry, go ahead.
as an aside, this could get hairy because, as you've already heard, if the Crown of Madness doesn't have a target, the door guard gets to do whatever she wants.
Yeah, and as that door is opened up now, the metal on iron, well, steel on iron or whatever, it's a lot louder now that door is propped open a little bit.
So, Dag, you would know that. So, do you want to tell Z's just to go ahead and attack him or what?
Do you want to move
Z's-
that thing away from that
Z's-
door? That might be a pretty good thing to do, too. I mean, if you think about it. Not to, just to give you a little pointer or something. You can't control it still. He says your wishes. You got 6 seconds left. After this round, you'll lose him anyway. So.
Hey, Z's, can you pop that door open down below? Or can you run through that door and see if there's anybody there?
Okay.
All right. So Zeus, you're moving down there to the door.
Yeah.
Okay. You can see inside, and you can also smell like a hot metal. You've seen forges and stuff before, and you've smelt that. And inside, you can see that there are, as you kind of look around, you kind of peer around the door, you can see that there are multiple forges in here. You can see that there's a bridge. You can also see multiple dwarves banging on anvils. And you see a river that is cutting this room in half, and a couple of bridges. So I'll show you this. And then you see on the south wall, without everybody metagaming that, I can't wait till line of sight gets here. And that's what you see, 2 doors on the south end.
Scout Z sees many forges, some dwarves, 2 bridges, and more doors.
Yep. It is a crafting area, several furnaces and forges and stuff. And then it looks like to the east, which would be your left, it looks like the chamber continues on into darkness. I mean, like I said, that stream of water is flowing from west to east into the dark cavern also, and into 2 stone bridges. 3 dwarves beating on white-hot metal, shaping it on old anvils.
I'll just close the door for now.
All right, this is what it looks like. All of the noise in there and the cackling from the forges and the banging of the hammers on the iron anvils. Yeah, you guys, they didn't see it. They didn't even notice you closed that door, Zeus. Yep, we started with the Sunless Citadel, Zytec.
And that's some cool artwork.
Yeah.
So what are we going to do with this big door?
We're going to have to remove it.
And how do you plan to do that?
Same way we've done the other 2.
So are you releasing him? Or are you going to move him? Or,
On my turn, I will.
Okay.
Let's go through its turn first, though.
Yep. Let's go ahead and go through the motions here. All right. So it is his turn now. So you can use your action to control him if you want.
I'm going to release.
Okay. All right. So now we'll go to, let's see. He would get an attack. We're going to release him.
Release the Kraken.
Hang on a minute. If I release now...
At the, let's see, must use action to control. I would say that if you release him, I would say that would be at the end of his turn to where he wouldn't get anything.
Right.
So that's how I would rule that. I mean, it would just seem logical that you would kind of like delay everything to the last second and then release him. All right, so Dag, what are you doing on your turn? As this crowd of madness disappears and the Duergar is now back to himself. Although he is kind of shaking the cobwebs out, you know. All right, so what's Dag doing?
Chill touch.
All right. Chill touch is a hit with an 18. All right, nice job. Takes 4 necrotic damage. It's kind of funny that chill touch does necrotic damage.
I know, right?
Yeah. I think they needed more necromancy spells, so they said, let's just make chill touch a necromancy spell. So they have some too. All right, so let's go to Barlin. You're up now.
Kind of like an undead touch, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, well, seeing that he doesn't have the crown on him anymore, I'm going to drop a vicious mock on him.
No links to PDFs in here. I'm sorry about that, Duthgar. I don't do that because there's no official PDF, so no links, please, in the stream for any PDFs. All right, nice job, Barlin.
And I say, hey!
Saving throw. Where am I? And he's going to turn towards Zeus. And he's going to hit him. War pick.
Isn't it Elias's turn?
It's the...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually it is. Yeah, it is actually. I was looking at the wrong Duergar. I was looking at one of the ones in the forge. This is where you actually saw the dwarves when you were looking there, Zeus. These are where the dwarves were at. There's a huge dog-sized rat in there as well. All right, so Elias, what's Elias doing? Moving up?